We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Kirkpatrick, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now Murray. Wright's got it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's go, D. 48 for Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, look, 48. Look.
Here's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Certainly not the start they were looking for offensively, coming off that loss last week on the road.
And they didn't do their job. They're going to feel poorly about that. But what they're going to do is look at the defense and say, can you pick us up here? And let's face it, defenses can score. We've seen it, right? They can take the ball away, create a big-time opportunity. Let's see if they can get that done.
Yeah, just something to jumpstart this home crowd. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Murder, she wrote.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big pickup there on the run. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, yeah. Backside guys,
nah.
That's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
I want to do him from
7 yards, the pickup there. Second down and 3. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal from just inside the 5. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here we go now on first and goal. They run with Taylor, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. McCann up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Hands it off out of the gun. Into the secondary, past the 40. And all the way up to the 46.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on first down. Kirkpatrick, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Oh shit, I know everything.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On second down now, Kirkpatrick, and he gets it down to the 32.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Switch. Jump. Check three.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Down to the 25. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Yep.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Murray off play action. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Tighten up. Check three.
After 1-7-0 on the
Racing
East
block.
Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was Quiddy Pay who made the stop coming off the edge.
Jesus Christ, Jake. Come on, man. Every play is 16.
Ergonomics and human factors are a big design. Instead of stats,
On second down, Kirkpatrick.
And you don't have to take your eyes off.
Touchdown, Seattle. A great
Golly, man, I'm putting falling asleep right here.
13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
So we picked up an entirely new rotating assembly, but we can't just drop it into the slot first. There are a few machine processes that we have to do first.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And shutting him off.
Why you pick him up?
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
So we brought you a factory block.
That's stupid ass turning your back to me.
What are some of the steps that you're going to have to do so we can assemble all that?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's right. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. On 1st down, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
A lot of guys are tempted to go out and grab an angle grinder with a shock right side on the back. Now, this will make the deck surface nice and shiny and remove credit to it. So you do not want to use this deck surface. You can use it on the back of the block to get some rust off, some nail housing plans, or anything like that. But for a deck, I like to use a flat piece of aluminum and some 180 grit sticky back sandpaper. Spray the deck surface with WD-40 and just kind of build it down flat to make sure that this deck surface gets nice and clean.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
But none of the stock parts from the rotating assembly are to withstand that much power. So we went to Summit Racing and we picked up a completely new bottleneck. And it all starts from this guy right here. This is a Cali's 4340 forged steel crankshaft. And this thing is much, much stronger than the stock crank. As far as pistons are concerned, you might be expecting us to go with a forged piston, but they're really not going to give us much longevity on the street. So instead...
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
On first down, Kirkpatrick. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. Kirkpatrick. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a give, right side, right, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
No fight. No fight, man. You gotta be kidding me. Let the time run out. No fight at all.
As we'll send
Take
you
me the ball.
eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Yo, I can't even take it. Serious? I can't even take control of the guy.
Picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They'll run on first down. Kirkpatrick. Room here to run. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down now, Kirkpatrick. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Good.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Taylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Come on, Seahawks.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
I was rolling on the ground.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
You know how I do it.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this
Rolling
ball
on the
comes
ground.
loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. The give to Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now second and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down.
Over it.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Wanting it, baby.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
Oh, shit.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Yeah, running back again.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now before the ball changes,
overturn. Come on
to
now.
make sure that they have it right.
Fuck it. Give it to the man himself. Take away a motherfucking touchdown.
So that challenge, a successful one. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Cut.
They'll look to run.
Yeah!
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Making you work an extra play for
With
that.
his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts add on to their lead. McCann now for the extra point.
Oh, run, commit.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Don't bring it out, running back. Don't bring. All right, get on your knees. Get on your knees, nigga. Pray.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he'll be out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness. Shoulders.
On first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Out of here.
How they phrase it, staying on schedule,
Out of here, my dear.
Call it 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground.
What you want to do?
For one of the first times tonight, he's going to
You know
be
you
held
can't
up
run,
at
right?
the line of scrimmage.
You've been running left the whole game.
No
Don't
gain
stop
that
now.
time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And they'll run on the inside hand.
Oh, come on. Get up, Albert.
Taken down at the 36.
Let this nigga Kirkpatrick.
It's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. That catch goes for a couple.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 2nd and 8 coming up. On play action, it's Murray.
That shit down.
And that is
You should be going
incomplete.
off.
A lot of
No, we
force
know you.
bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's
You're
3rd
on the same
down.
team.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The Seahawks on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 36.
Get out of here. I set that up perfect. Come on. Still, we're back there and stop, baby. No way. Ay, 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 papi chulo.
I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Seahawks defense,
oh, my goodness.
they bring him down.
Oh, what the fuck is happening right
And
there?
after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Oh, what the fuck is happening?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very
Push the
good
button, he
yardage
never
there,
threw it.
as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
You know who I am?
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you
What's the
reset.
back there?
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now left side on the swing pass.
I like that.
So the completion good for 6 yards.
Okay.
And it's a 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep.
Hey, pass interference, bro.
And that going to be incomplete.
The marks on that,
They're
right?
trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't
I've
been a
never
bad
seen
game
so
in the
many
second
cover
half,
falls.
just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Ah, look at me.
Woo! Set
Woo!
up down around the 15-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Look at him. Look at him. He's the digger.
Inside the 5 at the 4. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to
I'm out.
resist on
I
1st
was
and goal.
tired.
The Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Me too. I just want to. What you mean? I ain't trying to make it look like nothing. It looks like I'm just throwing all on you, man. I'm just running the clock like you was running the clock. I ain't even what am I doing? I'm just running a little bullshit play. You called a timeout. I didn't call no timeout.
Run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
I am running the clock out. I ain't even doing nothing.
Call it no gain on
Run
the
the clock
keeper.
out.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught.
Good game.
Able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Did you see? Oh, but I just called timeout.
Winds up an Indianapolis victory.
Play this hard out. When we ran the clock, I ain't never seen nobody run the clock like that. Every play was 15 seconds, down to 15, 10 seconds. You call a timeout on yourself. That doesn't make no goddamn sense, man. Let me do that. Somebody else, they're gonna say, "Oh, you running the clock." Man, it's only a 7-minute quarter, man. Play, man. You shouldn't be running the clock like that. You trying to play ball control. it,
Offense
that.
scored some points, defense held them.
There ain't no
And lo
game
and
plan with this
behold,
7
they
minutes.
walk
Put it
away
on
with a
15
win.
minutes, then
Maybe
play
it's been a
ball
little more
control.
energy than they expected
That's
to,
what you want
but
to
they'll
do.
take it.
So for
Man,
Indianapolis,
you're supposed to be
the
out here
running
having a good
ways
time.
continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road date next
I thought he was
week.
doing something right now.
Meanwhile,
I
for
realized he was only
Seattle,
running left
they
the whole
fall a
time.
game
I was
under the
looking
500
at that.
mark at 3-4
You're gonna
through
be
7
running
games.
left,
And they'll
running
try to
one way the
rebound
whole
next
time.
week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Patrick. Oh, he took it on my touchdown. Bro, you still an X Factor, my boy?